What's up, guys? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of September 23rd through September 29th, 2024. We still have some big energy holdover from last week when we had the lunar eclipse. So we still have a lot of huge shifts and transformation, shake up, wake up energy going on. So we will unpack that this week. So I will go over generally what's happening in the skies. I will talk briefly. Well, maybe not briefly, but I'll talk in depth about how each sign is affected. And then I'll also be letting you all know how one of you are going to be winning a free report, either from the perspective of Venus or for a year's worth of transit. Whatever your choices, whatever the winner's choices, that's what they're going to be winning. So let's go ahead and unpack this energy, guys. We are starting out on September 22nd with the sun's journey through Libra. The sun is going to be entering Libra. And when the sun enters Libra, we focus on relationships. Okay, the sun shines its light on how we connect with others, especially in one-to-one interactions at this time. This time is encouraging us to be fair, to be understanding, and to seek harmony in all our dealings. That is typically what we feel when the sun is journeying through Libra. We are finding our balance at this time. You're going to notice a strong pull towards creating peace in your surroundings, whether it's resolving conflicts with friends or family, or just finding, beauty and the creative projects that we're involved in. Libra season is all about enjoying the finer details of life, and that has everything to do with its ruling planet, Venus, right? Do know that indecision will kick in. Be prepared for moments where making choices feels like we're walking a tightrope. It's okay to weigh our options. Just try not to get stuck in the process, especially you, Libra, because you know how y'all can be very indecisive and sometimes take forever to make a decision. But y'all ain't heard it from me. Okay. However, you will be under the spell of Venus's charming vibe. So you'll find yourself naturally drawn to being more sociable, polished, and kind. Libras are some of the most kind people, and some of that energy will be bestowed on all of us. It's going to be a great time to engage in conversations that require diplomacy or a touch of grace. So if you've had some touchy situations going on with people, now might be a good time to have those smooth conversations with them, given that Venus is lending us her grace. Caution, don't fall into the trap of saying yes to avoid conflict or being overly concerned with your appearance at this time. It's a time to balance kindness with authenticity. All right. We also have Mercury that's continuing its stay until the 26th of September in Virgo. With Mercury in Virgo, we have a sharp focus, right? You're in the zone, or you feel like you're in the zone for analyzing, organizing, tidying up areas of our lives that Virgo touches. It's the perfect time to tackle those projects you've been putting off with Mercury and Virgo. We can be super practical. We'll find ourselves sorting through details, only, keeping what truly makes sense to us. That energy is just good for keeping what's necessary. This period does enhance our ability to spot what's useful and filter out what is unnecessary. So use it wisely. Be mindful not getting caught up in every little detail, though, because it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture if you're overly meticulous, Virgo, right? We are communicating with clarity, right? So you might feel more inclined to be straightforward and precise in your words with this energy. However, try to add a touch of warmth to your conversations. Not everything needs to sound like a to-do list. Okay, Mercury will shift into Libra on the 26th and stay there, and rest up until October the 13th. And with this energy, we have fair-minded conversations. Okay, with Mercury gliding in Libra, we feel more inclined to hear everyone out. We want to be fair and diplomatic. It's an excellent time to discuss topics with a balanced and open mind. Okay. Decisions. Don't be surprised if you find yourself struggling to pick sides or to make a decision. take your time, right? But remember, not every choice needs endless contemplation. Okay. Try to be decisive with that. Mercury and Libra energy can give us that indecision that's just annoying, especially with the sun there as well. This is time for compromise. This is a chance to work on our negotiation skills. So aim for solutions that benefit everybody involved. It's all about the win-win with this energy. Now, Venus is going to be moving into Scorpio on the 22nd, and she's going to stay in Scorpio until the 17th of October. With this energy, romance gets intense, super intense with Venus in Scorpio. Okay. Surface level flings, not so much. Maybe not be interested in that. So you probably will be craving something with real depth, passion, and emotion, right? Seeking soul level bonds with this energy. So your relationships, your hobbies, your passions will be infused with a lot more meaning, or feel like they're infused with a lot more meaning and desire, right? This is like all or nothing energy with this Venus and Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio just wants to possess, right? Whatever you're involved in. Also, it gives you courage. So you might feel, you might feel hesitant about being vulnerable, but right now is your chance to embrace what makes your heart beat just, out of your chest. So allow yourself to experience those intense emotions that Venus is giving you. I think Venus in Scorpio gives you that courage, that energy, that impetus to face your fear when it's there. Mars is continuing his stay in Cancer. And so we're emotionally driven at this time. Our actions are ruled by our feelings. If we're passionate about something, you'll be all in. But if you're not feeling it, you're gone. It has you in your protective vibe mode. There's a strong desire to shield and support your loved ones with this energy. I feel that you might, find yourself taking on a nurturing role as well, even if it's not your usual style, because this energy gives that. Try to have a gentle approach, though, instead of pushing forward with aggression, because Mars can tend to make us do that. Try to handle challenges with care and caution. And as far as the outer planets, we still have our Jupiter in Gemini, right? Jupiter is journeying through Gemini. That's encouraging us to explore, to learn, and communicate. It's a great time this time to pick up new skills and dive into subjects that sparks our curiosity, because that's what Gemini is all about. Opportunities are endless where Jupiter touches our chart in Gemini. And through conversation, right, it could lead to exciting possibilities. So keep talking with people, keep sharing, stay open to fresh ideas, because that's what brings the opportunities. We still have Pisces, or Saturn in Pisces, and this energy, we're dealing with and have been dealing with for quite some time. It's bringing our dreams to reality. So it's not like it's a bad thing. This energy is, no, it's not. This phase brings a beautiful mix of practicality and imagination. So you will continue to be inspired by your wildest dreams. I know I am. We're finding strength in vulnerability. We are being open to emotional experiences. This is where true growth happens. So embrace that. I'm not going too deep in these outer energies that's happening, because I go deep on the monthlies, and there will be videos to come that talks about how these longer transits are affecting you. So with that, we still have Uranus and Taurus. With this, we're breaking the mold. We're feeling the urge to change how we handle our finances, our values, and our comforts in life. We're not afraid to experiment. If you have been, don't be, because this energy is all about experiencing the new, having new approaches. It's all about stepping out of our comfort zone. So embrace, right? Embrace this energy. It's all about embracing the fresh perspectives. So expect surprising shifts in what makes you feel secure, and be ready to redefine what stability means for you. I know I have, and it's been a wild ride, but I'm loving the energy. Pluto made its way back in Capricorn earlier in the month, and it's time to complete the transformation that has been taking place since 2008. So Pluto and Capricorn is bringing the energy of rebuilding, restructuring. This is our chance to review our foundations and make those necessary changes that one last time. I do believe Pluto is bringing back its blessings, and they will be fully installed by November when Pluto moves out of Capricorn and back into Aquarius. Now, we all know the moon affects how we experience life emotionally, so we can't go anywhere in this reading without first talking about the moon's journey this week. The moon will be in Taurus from the 23rd to the 25th. That's giving cozy vibes. You'll feel the need to relax and indulge in life's simple pleasures. Stability does become a focus, so it's a great time to talk about or think about financial matters, whether it's planning or budgeting. At this time, we want to engage in earthly activities, so gardening, cooking, DIY projects. We might be a bit stubborn with this energy, so be careful not to dig our heels in where digging our heels really won't make too much of a difference. Let's try and be flexible with this energy. Let's use this energy to ground ourselves. It's the perfect time to get grounded and get connected with what makes us feel secure. The moon will move into Gemini from the 25th and stay until the 27th before it moves out. This is going to boost our curiosity. It's going to make us feel social and eager. And many things, right? Because Gemini is one of those planets of multiplicity. We're going to be ready to learn new things. We might want to read a book. We might want to indulge in some interesting videos, scrolls on YouTube, right? You might want to stay busy. Short adventures is definitely on the menu with the moon in Gemini. We want to chat it up because we can be super chatty with the moon in Gemini. Communication skills could feel like they're on fire. We might even overthink, so we want to be aware of that. The moon will step into Cancer. Its rulership, its home. It loves to be there. And when the moon is in Cancer, we will feel drawn to spend time with family and work on home-related projects. We will be yearning for those heartfelt connections, right? Our emotions are heightened. It makes it a wonderful time to show loved ones how much they mean to us. We're going to be feeling that with the moon in Cancer. We're going to be all up in our intuition, like tuned in, turned on, tapped in. Trust your gut at this moment. Listen to it because we seem to be on point when the moon is in Cancer. We want to nurture ourselves, right? If you haven't been doing that, now's a great time when the moon is in Cancer. Pamper yourself with self-care rituals like bath and meditation or your favorite food, right? Handle with care. Avoid drama, right? Emotionally or otherwise. Protect your peace with this energy. When the moon goes into Leo on the 29th, it's party time, okay? It's time to express yourself. Yes, you're feeling confident and bold and ready to shine. You're ready to step into the spotlight and share your talents. It's playtime. It's all about fun. It's all about creativity, embracing your inner child. You want to dance, you want to sing, you want to get crafty, right? With the moon and energy, you want to stand tall. You want to be seen. You want to be appreciated, and you deserve it. And you want to appreciate. You want to give. You want to be generous, right? Your heart is open and you feel the urge to spread warmth and kindness. So don't hold back with this energy. Stay humble though, because we could feel a little bit too big for our britches with the Leo, the moon in Leo. Okay, so just try to pipe down a little bit if we get to be just a little bit too much. But overall, enjoy the energy, guys, and stay tuned for your reading because it is coming up right now. Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly horoscope for the week of September 22nd through September 29th, 2024. Yes, we got still some big energy that's a holdover from last week. So let's go ahead and just dive right into what's going on. Aries, you are kicking off the week with some nostalgic vibes with that moon in your third house. You might find yourself taking a trip down memory lane, right? Maybe you're scrolling through your old photos, catching up with a friend you haven't talked to in years, or even just getting lost in that old playlist from from your young days, from your teenage days. Maybe you'll be craving, you know, that sense of familiarity. And that's the moon in the third house, right? You could be digging through your closet. You might find that old sweater you used to love and suddenly feel a wave of warmth wash over you. Or maybe you'll run into someone from your past who just brings up an old joke that instantly makes you smile. I'm thinking it might be an old sibling or so, since it's touching your third house, like an old cousin or somebody like that. This energy is perfect for reaching out to family or old friends, sharing a laugh or diving into journaling, because we are talking about the third house. That's communication. That's the mind. That's, our thoughts. Just be careful not to get too lost in the past. There's still so much happening right now that we need to be paying attention to. So, Aries, let's talk relationships. Let's do. So on the 22nd, we have the sun going into your seventh house, lighten it up. Okay. This means that your relationships one to one are front and center, baby. Okay. So whether that's a romantic relationship, a business relationship, your closest friendships, this is your one to one relationship. And that's being highlighted here. And this is your time to shine in those connections, okay? It's all about the we energy. And guess what? You are totally rocking and shining with that sun there. This is going to be a really, really good time to plan a fun date night with your partner. If you're in a relationship, or if you are at work, you can do a really cool collaboration with one of your workmates on a project that you've been dreaming about, or you can work with your best friend on whatever best friends do, right? If you're single, do not be surprised if someone special catches your eye when you least expect it, okay? Because that is definitely a possibility this week. If there's any relationship that you're in and it needs a bit of TLC, this is going to be your chance to mend it, okay? If you've had any clashes or challenges lately, Aries. Sometimes you could just reach out and say, hey, you know what, you matter to me, and that can make all the difference. But guess what, guys? Hold on. There is something that I want to share with you before we move on with the rest of the reading. Yes, I am so excited to announce to you guys that we have a couple of reports that we can offer you guys, and they give you juicy insights and juicy details with regards to you and only you. No two people are alike, and these reports are tailored to you. The first report that I want to share with you that we can offer is going to be the Venus horoscope reading report. And with this report, you get to go very deep into how you give and receive love. And it's personalized. It's personalized to your horoscope. It's centered around Venus, the planet of romance, attraction, and relationships. This is a detailed report. It's going to reveal how your Venus placement influences your unique approach to love, affection, and connection. Learn through this report who you're most compatible with, who your best matches for love is, right? Look at that. You see, it goes into detail with regards to who these people who you can find the best match with. It also talks about what the worst case scenario for love is. Okay. This is an amazing report. It's super, super juicy. Nobody's report is the same. And so I highly encourage you to get it. We also have our daily transit report, which is, it gives you the detail over the next. You can get a year, you can get 3 months, you can get 6 months, each of them all at different price points. The 3 month is at $5.99. The 6 months is at $8.99, and the 12 month is at $12.99. No 2 days are alike. No 2 journeys are alike. It's unique. It's detailed for you and only you. And you can discover what the stores have ahead for you in the days that are before you with regards to love, your career, your health, and more. It's a great report that you should have, and I highly recommend it. I use them for myself, and they are super helpful. Yes, Aries, Venus is in your eighth house, right? It's deep connection time. It is time to dive deep. Things are getting spicy with that sun in your seventh house and Venus in your eighth house of Scorpio, where it actually you find yourself in some intense situations. Okay, sexy time much, Aries? I do think so. So it's time to get spicy. All right. This isn't about small talk. You are creating meaningful, deep, spicy connections. So you might find yourself diving deep into conversations that stir your soul, okay? Or connecting with somebody on a level that's just electric and it just rocks you, knocks you off your socks, okay? I don't know. It could be maybe you'll have one of those late night chats where you talk about your dreams, your fears, and everything in between. And then next thing you know, it's going down. Or you could just find yourself getting lost in the eyes of someone who totally gets you. It could be totally PG. I don't know. I don't think so, but it's there. And let's talk about money, because this is being activated as well. This energy might bring some unexpected financial blessings, especially if you're sharing resources or working on joint ventures. So keep an eye out for that, because you never know. You might get a little cash boost that's coming your way. On the 24th through the 26th, we have the moon going into your fourth house, right? And that means it's time to hunker down on the home front. You're craving comfort, warmth at this time, and some downtime. This is going to be your permission slip to have a lazy day, Aries, if you've been running and gunning, right? Light those candles, put on your fluffiest socks, and indulge in some self-care, because this energy is perfect for that. You might, I don't know, at home, you might feel like rearranging your living space, cooking your favorite meal, or even just having a mini movie marathon with the folks you love. Call your mom. You might be feeling, that you need some TLC from mom, or hanging out with the sibling. All of that is just good for this energy with the moon in your fourth house. Now, when we get to the 26th, it is fun time, baby, right? This is where things really just start to turn up, right? You are getting caught with the creative vibe, the creative bug here. The moon is partying in your fifth house, and it's all about creativity, playfulness, and letting your inner child run wild. It's fun time. This is your time to shine. Don't hold back. Maybe you'll find yourself dancing around your living room. I don't know, picking up the paintbrush and just getting creative. Or you might want to finally try that new hobby that you've been wanting to try. Now the moon in the fifth house is giving you that energy to go for it. Or this is also lighting up that romance for you. So if you're in a romantic mood, maybe you surprise your partner with a spontaneous date, or maybe you'll be surprised with a spontaneous date. It can go either way, but that's definitely indicated here. But nevertheless, though, Aries, be bold, be fearless, and most importantly, be you. This energy is all about expressing your true self and having a blast while you're doing it. Okay. And finally, at the end of the week, the moon is moving into your sixth house. And this means it's time to get shit done, right? Get things in order, whether it's tidying up your workspace, setting new goals, or just taking a bit of care with your health. This is your moment too to be productive. For example, you might feel inspired to clean out that junk drawer, organize your closet, start meal prepping for the week after you joined that class, right? or after you started that new hobby that you felt compelled to do earlier in the week. Whatever it is, you're feeling amazing once you get it done, okay? Again, don't forget about, that self-care. Treat yourself to a healthy meal. Go for a walk, or simply just take a moment to breathe. You got this, Aries. Yes, we made it to the end of the reading. And listen, one of you are going to win a free report from the perspective of Venus in your chart, or you will win the yearly forecast, the forecast for the year ahead that's specific to you and only you. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and put in the comments our phrase, our uplifting phrase that we share every week. And this week for you, Aries, it is I am infinitely capable. So one of you will win by subscribing and talking to me in the comments by saying I am infinitely capable, because you are indeed infinitely capable, Aries. I believe in you. It's your time to shine. Let's go get it. And keep your hearts open and your spirits connected. Ciao for now, guys.